Number 10 asks us, why did Dara smile when she read the chore list? I have 1 hand, 2, 3 hands, 4. What do you say, Janice?
D, she thought her job was easy.
Does anybody disagree with Janice? What do you say?
I disagree.
You disagree with Janice?
I disagree.
What do you have?
B.
So that's what happened in the last class. We had B and D. Watch this. Can we get rid of C?
Yes.
Let's get rid of C. Can we get rid of A?
Yes.
Let's get rid of A. So we had, she got the job of putting up the tent. Can somebody tell me whose job it was to put up the tent according to the text?
Jane.
Are you sure?
No.
Kim and Lou. What paragraph can we find that in?
The second.
So if Kim and Lou's job was to put up the tent, what is the answer to number 1?
D.
The answer is D. Good job. D. Yes, it's all. If you got it right, leave it alone. If you got it wrong, what do you do with the number? You put a what? A line through and put the arrow next to the what?
Right number.
Right. All right. Hands. Who was in charge of the camping trip? I had 2 hands, 3, 4. I have 5 hands. Costello, who do you say was in charge?
Jane.
Does anybody disagree with Costello?
No.
No one disagrees with Costello?
No.
Good job. Give yourself 2 snaps and a pat on the back. All right. 2 snaps and a pat on the back. All right. Good job. 12. What happened when the girls reached the campsite? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hands, 5 hands, same 5 hands.
No, you got me.
6, 7. Aaron, what do you say?
D, Dora went to look for wood while the other girls read books.
Does anybody disagree with Aaron?
I meant C, yeah, C.
Dara went to look for wood while the other girls read books. Does anybody disagree?
No.
Aaron,
Yeah, me.
what do you say?
I got B.
What does B say?
Dora read a book while the other girls were doing their chores.
Which paragraph can you find B in? Which paragraph can you find C in? Can you find C at all in the passage?
Yeah.
Yeah. What paragraph can you find C?
You can't find
You can find C in paragraph 2.
Read C for me. It says Dara went to look for wood while the other girls read books.
And then look, it says she settled down with the good book, glancing up.
It says Dara went to look for wood while the other girls read books.
So C is right.
Read the paragraph in paragraph 2 where it says Dara went to look for wood in paragraph 2 and the other girls read books. Read that.
Y'all read a book. Where you see that at?
That's what we want to know. We want to know where you see that in paragraph 2.
It's D.
Can we prove that C is in paragraph 2?
No.
Can we prove that B is in paragraph 2?
No.
Can you read it for me, Costello? Where does it say that Dara read the book?
Hold up.
You haven't found yours, so why do you look? Where's it say Dara?
Dara noticed there was already a pile of kindling logs stacked near a tree. She settled down with a good book, glancing up occasionally at the other girls.
So who is she?
Dara.
Who is she?
With that Jen.
And while the other girls did what? All right. So what answer is it? You tell me.
B.
What answer is it, buddy? It is what class?
B.
B. Always go back to the text. One of the scores that we scored low in as a 7th grade class is citing text. Don't pick what you think your eyes saw real quick. Go back to what you know is in the text. If it's not in the text, you can't prove it. Your answer's not going to be right. Remember how we played court before? If Vintasia was in the building at 7 o'clock, according to Vintasia, but the video camera picked up Cameron by the gym, who is the likely suspect to have killed the person in the gym with the umbrella? Cameron is most likely, even though the 2 of them were in there, unless Vintasia was on camera putting poison into the food of the person who was in the gym. But still, you have to prove who the killer is. If you don't have any proof, Cameron can say, I was just in the gym playing basketball, and that's all I was doing. But someone finds another tape. Hold on. If he was just playing basketball, maybe he's practicing. If he was just playing basketball, and the taser was in the building, but she wasn't near the gym, but there's another camera, like there's another paragraph that has evidence. She's on camera putting poison into the food of the person who died. we can go back to Vintage. But you have to have proof. Don't go back to what you think your eyes saw, like you saw Cameron by the gym, if you can't prove what's in the video or prove what's in the text. All right, good job. Let's give Costello 2 stomps and a oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. What happened to Dar when she went to gather firewood? I see 1 hand, I see 2. I see 3. I see 4. DeAndre, what are you going with a little bit of backing up with Aaron?
C.
She went home because she was cold?
No.
Can we prove that?
No.
All right, let's try again. Aaron, what you have?
Hey, she got lost in the woods.
Anybody, can we prove that?
Yes.
She went farther into the
Woods.
and then she got so far that the tree started looking like what?
A light.
I got
And thank you, Keandre, it started looking like. The answer is A. All right, here we go. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. What do you think Dar did when she heard the Camp Green Forever cheer, class?
B.
She brought a sign of
Class, what are you going with?
B.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why wouldn't she turn around and go back into the woods?
Cause she gonna get a
monster.
It's B. I got it right here.
Okay, that's what you have right there. Well,
No, I found the evidence.
oh, tell me what the evidence is.
It says what
What paragraph, what line? What paragraph it is?
It's third paragraph.
Okay.
It says what should we do? She just as she heard James.
I'm sorry, pause. Pause. We're finding evidence.
She said, it said, just as she began to play, she heard Jane's voice followed by the family cheer, cat, free wood for forever.
What's the biggest word in there that helps us to know that B is right?
Follow.
Follow. Very good. How many people got them all right?
Me.
Good job. Give yourself a 2 snaps. Give yourself a I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. If you finish the homework on line 24, it's up there. Okay, so I can't get to it, but I see freeze. Line 24. What else? Do we have any more? It's 10. Line 10. I didn't get 10. I got 10 from Florida. 41.
15.
41. 15.
Freeze.
Anything else?
41. Oh, you already got 41.
Alright, so let's say line 24. We have, what's the word? Freeze? We have freeze. Alright, so we have 20. Oh, you got it. Do it? Okay. I do?
Uh-huh.
What's the 20, baby?
1928.
Oh, 28. Yes, we have. Okay, so
It's just the work that we are
have
doing
collectively
today.
decided, London, do you agree that even though this passage does not have a title, based on the words most often repeated, we're going to call this Florida's Freeze. Is that fair? Okay. So Florida's Freeze. Now, let's talk about the piece at the bottom of our paper. Anytime you see white space, I want you all to start thinking like an artist. You just want to paint. But we're going to paint with words. Let's start thinking about what do I know about Florida. I'm going to move this picture up or move this up so we can start thinking about it. As I'm moving this up, let's become artists with our words. We're not going to know everything about this passage, but we're going to know something about what we already know. Is that fair? So Brandon, on several occasions, said he knows that Florida, if you don't mind, we know that Florida, what do I know?
Florida's hot. Supposed to be hot.
I know Florida is hot. Did I tell you all what the body does to help her remember? Nobody remember? I have a mirror at home.
Oh, yeah. Like Mary Jane.
Well, a little bit. You shouldn't be watching that, sir. Okay. I do what on my mirror? I draw on my mirror. Okay. We should know that Florida's hot. So, there's Disneyland in Florida. Okay, these are things we know about Florida. Disneyland is actually in California.
Disney World in California.
Hold on, let's help her out. Which one is in Florida? World or Land? World. Disney World. Disney World is in Florida. So his body likes to Draw pictures. You know who that's supposed to be?
Mickey Mouse.
Bless my soul, right? Okay, here we go. So we know that Disney World is in Florida. I have to draw pictures to help me make connections. What else is in Florida?
Beach.
We have beaches. What is this supposed to be?
Waves.
Waves from the what?
Beach.
We have beaches in Florida. What else do we have in Florida? We have beaches in
Florida
it's too
State.
hot, so I might want to stand under a what?
Tree.
What kind of tree?
Palm tree.
Palm tree. Uh-oh, here we go. All right. I think I got the base. Anybody want to help me out with a palm tree?
You draw a big old regular tree and put coconuts on it.
A big old regular tree. Put coconuts on it. All right. Here are coconuts. So we have palm trees. Can I give you a teachable moment?
Go out to
Palm
eat.
is short for the word palmetto. Palmetto. So we have palm trees. What is not in Florida?
Miami.
Miami is in Florida, darling.
Oh, yeah. Miami,
Think
Florida.
about our passage. What is not in Florida? Think about our passage. What do we not typically know that's in Florida? Think about our weather conditions. That's fine.
Cold weather.
Cold weather is not typically in Florida.
It's not.
You know that cold weather is not supposed to be in Florida. What have we been having besides just cold weather? What else is not in Florida? Snow.
It don't snow over there?
It has snowed in Florida before, but not typically like this. But if it snows in Florida, it's uncommon. Anything else that is not supposed to be in Florida? That we know that is not in Florida, not typical. Violence? Oh, come on. This summer we had a case about violence. This whole summer. Actually, two. There's never been a case of everything.
Some places.
Not fun.
So think about the passage. Florida freeze. When
Florida.
something is freezing, what's usually there when it's frozen?
Ice.
Okay, ice. All right. No one mentioned one thing about Florida. We love it for breakfast.
Pancakes.
Besides that, think about Florida. We love to
Bacon.
have it for breakfast.
Bacon.
Orange
Orange
juice.
juice. So where do we get orange juice?
Florida.
How do we make orange juice?
There's trees.
Orange.
Oh,
We need
yeah.
Oranges. All right. So now let's look at what's here. So we have sun. We have it's hot. Does Disney World relate to anything that's dealing with our passage?
No.
Okay, can we get rid of it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, use it to delete symbol. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it doesn't relate. The beaches. Can we, as it applies to the Florida freeze, might that have anything to do with our passage?
No.
Okay, let's go with that. What about the trees? Oranges.
Mm-mm.
Oranges. Oranges grow on trees.
Yep. Palm trees. Do oranges grow on palm trees?
No.
Oranges grow on what kind of trees?
Orange.
Orange tree. Orange tree. Okay. So we do have another kind of tree. If in Florida these uncommon things happen, cold weather, snow and ice, does this affect the oranges?
Yes. Yes.
Does it affect the people who work to pick the oranges?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want you all to go down into the passage. Let's go down to line 21 and 22. Line 21 and 22. Line 21 and 22. Tell me why you think the people started calling this particular area of Florida frost-proof. Talk to me.
It's really cold. Freezing.
So we're looking at lines 21 and 22. Do we have to go back up a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How far up do you want to go? You want to go up to Keystone? Okay. So I want you two to work on that as a team.
Ooh, I know.
Yes.
I know why they stopped calling themselves false proof.
Go ahead.
Because in line 13 through 16, it says it was apparent that the Florida Central industry had been virtually wiped out. The crews around Keystone City and Polk County, however, went through the freeze in 1895 without damage.
Good. So there was a frost, and where?
Florida's
But
free.
what counties were not affected?
Keystone City and Polk
And
County.
So while some parts of Florida had to deal with this, Keystone in Polk County was not what?
Effective.
So while there was a frost going on somewhere else, it did not happen where? So let's put this in between here. And they began to call this place what? Frost what? Which means what?
Unable to be frosted.
Good job. All right. Did you all hear what Brandon said?
Yes.
So unable to be frosted. And frost has something to do with which one of these words we have on the board?
Freeze.
To freeze. Does that go back to our title that we came up with?
Yes.
Our main idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, has something to do with that. Can we pick some other things out? Now, this is not a part of today's lesson, but I just want to hear what somebody has to say, and then I'm going to let you guys go. What are the potential dangers of a frost in a place in Florida that grows trees? What happens?
They will start losing profits.
They will start losing profits. Anything else? Who are they?
The people in Florida.
The people in Florida who are doing what?
Picking the oranges.
The people in Florida picking oranges. What if I made my living off of oranges and there's this frost and all the oranges?
All your money.
You might go hungry.
I lose my business, lose my money, lose my customers. My family might say, we're leaving.
And your rent.
I might not be able to pay my rent. So, does this freeze affect the economy? Yes, it can. Does it affect the workers' pockets?
Yeah.
Does it affect us in the north who might want our orange juice?
Yeah.
Because there won't be enough what? Oranges to make the what?
Oranges.
Yeah. You can make it yourself if those oranges aren't damaged. All right. Give yourselves, I like the bubble gum. Let's do that again. Nicholas, welcome. London, welcome. We have a bubble gum clap that Luda just showed us today. So here we go. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. I hate to let you go, but I have to let you go. The next time we see this, we're going to be experts on Florida Freeze. We're going to have some videos. I might be able to find a picture of Polk County. It's a very rural place. I believe you all.
It don't feel like nothing.
So,
What's up, Brandon? What's up, Brandon?
yeah, we got lunch.
This is our class work for today.
Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome.